Alright guys, if you just joined me, today I will be doing a quick live stream. Sorry about the aspect ratio of this samurai drawing that I'm doing. It's going to be a quick drawing. So now where the legs go down, about right there. And this is 2. This is basic how to. Hope you guys been having a great week. We're almost done with this quarantine. Going to be a very basic abstract drawing. The midway point of his body is right here, something like this. And then you're going to make his legs come out. Like that. And for the pants, I'm just gonna kind of do a crosshatch for his legs. Let me zoom out so you can see a little bit better. Buff out his body a little bit, some dimensions. And sort of have his samurai sword here. Just have a finger, arm, something like that. Just like that. And then it comes out through here. Now this is very abstract. So, not even thinking about the detail. No detail at all. Just abstract samurai drawing. Matter of fact, you can find similar samurai drawings online. You can just Google it to find very basic abstract samurai drawings. And this is going to be the right side of his cape. That's it. I'm going to add some folds. Hope you guys been having a great week. I decided to do a quick live stream because I didn't have time to do a full-fledged video recording, but I wanted to have some art for you guys this week before the week was over. Chateau, you've been having a boring week? School and more school. Well, at least you've been going to school, Chateau. Lately, I've been not so much work. Right now, I'm not working, but I'm still sort of getting paid. I just want this quarantine to be over so I can start fully working again. At least you have something to do. I know school is boring, but trust me, when school is done, you're going to miss school a lot, because that's how it is with me. It's like I miss going to school. Even though I didn't like math, I didn't like what else I didn't like. I didn't like I like science. I didn't like math. Well, math was the only thing I didn't like about school. Every other subject I like: writing, science, history, art, gym. Math was the only thing that I had trouble with. I'm gonna put him in the background, just a faint background like that. I get rid of horizon. Because your grandparents put a lot of pressure on me, and I get really bad anxiety. Chateau, I can understand that. Yeah, I mean, eventually they're just gonna let you do you, and you know, because when you're young, they just want the best for you. So they don't want you to head down the wrong path or anything like that. So that's why they put a lot of pressure on you. But maybe you could talk to them and tell them, the pressure is causing anxiety, which is not good. So they could, because parents, they're understanding, but right now I know that they just want the best for you if you're pretty young. Dark grenade, yeah, you could suggest a a drawing. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to do really abstract trees in the background and do one in the foreground. So I'm just gonna make a line like that, like sort of like those Japanese trees. And then it's winter time, so it's not gonna be much. Sort of like that. And then do another one even further in the background. Like, the further you go back, the less detail you're gonna see. And then maybe one really close, so it's gonna have a little bit more detail. Even higher up like that. It's abstract, so I'm trying my best, not to put too much detail in the tree. Doomslayer from Doom. I was thinking about that Dark Grenade. I definitely was. But I feel like the hype train of Doom died down. And there's like a lot of controversy with Doom. But since you suggested, I probably will eventually do Doom Guy. Be another really tall tree up here. Yeah, Chateau, I'm not really too fond of pills either. Um, because I mean, pills do help some people, but for me, I can't deal with the side effects of pills. So, as best you can, I would try to stay off of any pills. And then I'm gonna try to do some grass in the foreground. I'm gonna keep it really abstract, so just literally like lines. curved lines for the grass. My stream broke, or am I still live? It looks like my stream broke, maybe. Guys, let me know if my stream broke. It looks like my stream broke. I'm not too sure. It's not updating. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. My stream is acting up. I'm gonna try to edit the settings to see if I can fix the stream. Can't do it while it's live. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to cut the stream short maybe because only because it's starting to lag on my end. I'm not sure if it's lagging live. I don't want you guys to see a laggy stream. You know what? I'm gonna put some wind. So I'm gonna go like that. Slight lines to indicate wind. This is an abstract drawing. But you know, I put the wind, but then his cape is not blowing. So that's a mistake when you do something after the fact. This is live. This is not planned. You know, because I would have drew his cape. So I'm going to try to draw leaves. So with leaves, you don't even have to draw it out since it's abstract. It's just going to be like a blob. When you was young, you was diagnosed with something that you thought you was going to be unable to draw and ride a bike. Wow, Dark Grenade. I forgot what that's called. Is it cerebral palsy? No, it's not that. It might be Parkinson's. The disease where it's like you're like constantly shaking. I want to do some shadowing, so I'm gonna Tourette's. Yeah, you're right. Chateau's right. Yeah, Tourette's. It's different from Parkinson's. It's more like you're constantly like you have these impulses where you're screaming out like different words, and like you have these outbursts, like uncontrollable outbursts. You know what? Since he's like looking down, I was gonna draw like a grave here, but you know, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. All right. So now that this is done, I feel like doing one more, so I'm gonna do one more. Oh, not Tourette's. I wonder what disease you're talking about, Dark Grenade. I'm gonna do another abstract samurai drawing. Before this drawing, the original drawing I was doing that I was gonna have recorded for today, until I couldn't record the video was I did a drawing of a very abstract drawing of this is supposed to be rated and Fuji, like an abstract impression of them, but it didn't come out exactly the way I wanted to, and I didn't really record the end of it, so I decided to scrap that and just do this week just abstract drawings. No character specific or anything like that. So that's why I'm doing this samurai right here. Hello, Pereira. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry about that. I'm not good with pronouncing names, but Pereira, thank you for joining the stream. So I'm gonna do another abstract drawing of a samurai. So this is one is from directly from the beginning, so you guys can see. But I don't know what pose should I do. I want it to be simple, so you guys can follow along easily. From the start to the end. So I'm gonna do let's try like this one might be a little bit harder to convey to you guys. I'm gonna do this type of samurai with armor. Alright, give me a second, guys. Shato, it doesn't matter if you mess up at art. Like, I still mess up. I've been doing art for like 20 years and I still make mistakes, you know. You're constantly, when it comes to art, you got to remember there's always somebody better than you, and there's always room for improvement. No matter how old you get, no matter how famous you get. Like, you know, the artist Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, he still, you know, draws and do tutorials to this day, even though he's a millionaire. So stuff like that inspired me to, like, you know, you always have room for improvement, you know. So nobody's perfect when it comes to art. And when it comes to art is very it's like it's up to the viewer's interpretation. So you might not be as good as another artist, but somebody might like your art, you know, because it's all interpretation. Just like they got artists like Andy Warhol, you know, the guy who just had like cans of soup and they called that art, or the other guy who just threw paint on the wall, you know, and that's considered art. It's not something that Rembrandt did, you know, something that's really realistic looking, you know. Like, if you look on YouTube, there's artists who can draw really realistic, and then there's artists who draw really abstract, and then there's artists in between, and then there's a niche and a genre for everybody, you know. Like, so you might see an artist where you like their style and you try to imitate it, and, you know, you develop your own style from doing that. You could do it that way, you know, but there's certain styles where you're just not going to be able to do because it might not be in your ability, or you might not be as, I don't know, inspired to really get good and learn how to do it that style. But on the way, you might find your own style. So art is very abstract and, you know, up for interpretation, because there are people who put a couch in the middle of a room and that's considered art, you know. So never think that you're never good enough just because your art don't look like some other artists, you know. So just keep drawing. All right, so I'm gonna try to do an abstract samurai with armor. So I'm not gonna. It's gonna be like a bus. So I don't know how. Dark Grenade. I have not drawn any Dark Souls characters yet, but that's a good idea. But since Dark Souls doesn't really have like too much, like a really known protagonist, you know, I can't just be like, okay, I'm drawing this guy Jack from Dark Souls. You know, like you create your own character in Dark Souls, really, unless I draw one of the iconic bad guys, one of the bosses that people will know. Yeah, I mean, anime, that's how a lot of people got started, drawing the anime style. Uh, I remember I didn't necessarily started by doing anime because when I started drawing, my cousin, my cousin was an artist, and he used to draw Bart Simpson and Mortal Kombat characters. This was when Mortal Kombat just came out back in like 1992 and 1, and The Simpsons was just, you know, getting really popular. And what he used to do was he would draw Bart Simpson, but the body would be Bart Simpson, but the head would be Scorpion, like that. He used to do stuff like that, and that was cool to me. I'm like, wow, how you drew Bart Simpson with a scorpion head? You know, he looks like Scorpion, like he has a body. It's almost as if Scorpion and Bart Simpson did fusion and made that whatever that he drew back then, and that was cool to me. So I started to do I started drawing from there pretty much, and then from there, anime DBZ came out, and then I started to draw Dragon Ball Z in the mid '90s, trying to draw Goku, Gohan, stuff like that. And then I kept drawing, and eventually went to art school in the early 2000s. Oh man, see, like right now I'm at a block. I'm trying to figure out how to draw this guy's head, because he has like, okay, so I'm going to start from the face here. His neck. Like, this is really hard to do. I'm going to butcher this because I have no clue. Right now I'm trying to draw. The fact that it has to be, you know what, this is not gonna come out the way I want it to. Alright, so scratch this, because this is not turning out the way I want it to turn out. What I was gonna do was have this go like that. Like, he could have like a really, let me see if I can salvage this art piece right here. I don't know if I can save this one. That doesn't matter. Dark Grenade. Somebody will eventually like your artwork. Post it on Facebook. Post it on Instagram. Somebody will like it. I'm doing a very different type of you know what? Scratch this one too. See, I made a boo-boo. This wasn't coming out the way I wanted to. So what I do, I go to the next one. Alright, to not waste paper, I'm gonna draw for this one. I'm gonna draw a samurai sword, but it's gonna be in light grass. So this is the foreground. Like that. So now I have the composition. And the light is coming from the left side and the shadow is going to fall on the right. So I'm going to start from the top here. I'm going to go down like that. Since it's from a top view, it's going to be a cylinder for the handle like this. So now I have a cylinder, and then I'm going to draw the bottom of the handle here. Remember when I told you about line weight in the other videos? So I don't even have to complete this line. I can just let that viewer's eye complete the line for me. So I just leave it like that. And I do the same for this side, the light side. Let the viewer complete the line. Alright. No problem, Dark Grenade. I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. You know, everybody who's in the stream, I appreciate you joining. Sorry I didn't have a full video to this week. That's why I decided to go live. But I will get back to doing the full videos. And let me know what you like more. Do you like the full videos with the background of the characters? Or do you like the more edited? Or do you like the live stream? I'll try to do both. But I don't go as live as often. I mean, you could ask me questions. The good thing about live, you can ask me questions live if you have any art related questions. When it's edited, you can't really you can only learn from the video, but you can't really ask questions. You cannot do faces. You know, I'm gonna have a basic series when it comes to body parts, faces, breasts, shoulders, hands, noses. I'm gonna do all of that for the channel. It's just since I'm starting to grow, or trying to grow, not starting to grow, I've been doing popular characters that people might like to try to grow the channel, because I've been doing this for a long time and it's really hard to grow. But I will do like more tutorials where it's like the basics in terms of like how to draw hands, faces, and stuff like that, instead of just character drawings all the time. See, now I'm drawing the inner part of this sword like that, putting some shadow in there like that. If you guys can see, I'm going to zoom this camera in a little bit and then turn this paper that way. I'll try to do both dark grenade. Okay. Put a little bit of grass here. Some more grass here. Right. Yeah, I'll start to use the mannequin a little bit more in my videos so people can follow along. The next video I was gonna do was Mortal Kombat 11 Fujin and Raiden, but the drawing wasn't coming out the way I wanted to, and I was trying to rush it. So there's one thing I don't like to do is rush. Like some YouTubers, they have a YouTube video out every other day, and for me, if I do that, then drawing will start to feel like work. And I told myself, if this starts to feel like work, I don't want to do it. If it starts to feel like work, because then it's not fun. Like I want it to be fun for me, and that way it will be fun for the viewers, the people who watch it. Because people can tell if you're just doing it just to do it, if it feels like work or something. So that's why I don't always follow trends, and like I might draw something that's popular, but I don't always if something come out today or tomorrow, I don't always follow it. Like it has to be something that I'm interested in, want to talk about, and and do. So just drawing leaves, and then I'm gonna do wind again. So I'm pretty much adjusting the brush. Instead of holding it tight like this, I'm pulling it out long like that with my hand, so that way I can lightly go like this, to draw the wind. And then I'm gonna tap the brush like this to draw like little specks and particles of like dust. Alright, now this drawing is pretty much done. Keeping it simple, abstract. The only thing I'll say I'll add is that the little I don't know what it's called, but some swords have it. It's like a string. Like if you ever know some characters from Soul Calibur, they will have like a little string here, and they'd be like a ball like that, like those balls. So you draw the string and the wrap. Alright guys, this drawing is pretty much at the end. Thank you for joining me, I appreciate it. Guys, make sure you hit the bell icon so you know when I go live. You probably already did, since you guys are here. The few people that are here, you probably hit the bell. But yeah, I will do, this is not gonna be the only drawing and then that's it for 2 weeks. I will be doing one this coming week. This is Sunday, so I will be doing one for next week, and it's gonna be it's not gonna be a live stream. It's gonna be a full-on drawing with editing. I owe you guys that one for being absent last week. So your favorite drawing is done is the T5 1B power armor. What is that? Dark grenade. Is that from Apex Legends? Dark grenade might have left. Alright guys, I appreciate you joining me. I will be heading out. I hope you guys have a great day, and stay safe, and I'll see you guys later on this week. Midori out. Enjoy some of this instrumentals while I go offline. Oh, people came back. If you just joined me, I'm sorry, the stream is pretty much ending, and I'm just letting everybody know that there's going to be another drawing coming. Oh, Fallout. Okay, that's another game that I have to do, Fallout 76. Maybe not Fallout 76, but I'll probably do like, when I do artwork, it has to be about a subject that I can do a like in-depth background on. So it has to be like a character from Fallout. I don't know too much about Fallout, if there's any main characters in it. It seems like a game where you just create your own character and make your own story. But if anything, I'll do a drawing on the power armor. I might do that. But I'll probably end up doing the Doom guy first. But there's a lot of things I have to do. I have to do Cyberpunk 2077 again. I want to do another pinup. I haven't done a pinup sexy drawing in a long time. I'm gonna have to do that again before I do any Doom guy or anything like that. But again, once again, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I will have a drawing coming later this week, and I hope you guys have a great day or a great night, and I check you guys and girls later.